See you. You got big dreams and big ideas. And some of the ideas you have, people wouldn't even believe that somebody like you in a situation like you would ever have an idea like that. You don't have the resources, and you don't have the relationships, and you don't have the money, you don't understand anything, but you got the dream. God said he's going to bring you into big rooms. He's going to bring you into big settings. He's going to bring you into big atmospheres. He's going to put you in a land of big ideas. The Lord said you're closer to it than you've ever been in your life. If you give up now, you're going to miss your moment. The reason God had you online is to get this word. God wants you to pick up your pace. He wants you to move with fear. What you're doing is not about you. It's about your daughter. It's about your son. It's about your grandson. It's about the generations that are coming after you. This ain't even about you.
All right.
Oh man, I get fired up when I hear that, Melissa. I love that.
That
I
was
love
awesome. That was a word right there.
That's a word right there. Yeah. Look. Sometimes I be thinking, okay, this what we doing right now is not about us. I got a daughter. You got a daughter. People got kids. We can't pass down our jobs to them. Man, we got to put something in them, right? And as you say, man, God don't care about you not having enough money. He don't care about the relationship you in. He don't care about the type of job you have. It ain't about that. So, man, that's powerful, man. So I'm excited, Melissa. This is your show. There I go talking again. What we doing today?
Well, first of all, welcome. Some of y'all already saw me earlier today. Hey, Pandy. There is Pandy. She said, hey, Melissa and Tony.
Candy.
Some of y'all may have saw me earlier today when I was talking about credit. But we're back for Let's Talk Finance with Melissa and Tony. I got Professor Clopton over here to my that way. And he is my financial guru. He is I call him Fessel because he has a PhD in money from the School of Hard Knocks. And he's been beating and knocking his way all the way up the entrepreneur ladder. So we got him here. So welcome. And let me just say, you were just talking about you can't pass your job down to your child. I don't want to pass mine down. She trust me. She ain't gonna want it. Half of the time when I clock in, I be like, ooh, I don't feel like doing this today. So yeah, when I think generational wealth, I'm not talking about this job that I clock in. I'm talking about like we talking real estate or financial gains, all the stuff that helps people not have to work for nobody else.
Right.
So anyway, we have a special guest today, don't we?
Yes, we do.
I will let you do the honors.
Oh man, I'm so very honored to be able to share a new business partner that came on in, and I'm not gonna give her name right now. Let me give you a few little nuggets about this. This young lady, now I ain't gonna lie, she kind of like Melissa, kind of like sitting on the assets for a little while, and she kind of like watching and playing around and looking and stuff like that. And I was just waiting on her to tell me that she's shy, so I can call her a lie because I see her on live all the time. And I know she ain't shy because she got my bloodline in her. You know what I'm saying? She got my bloodline inside of her. So I know that she ready. And I am so overjoyed to be able to introduce to y'all our new business partner out of Decatur, where it is greater. Christian May Smith, are you there?
Drum roll.
Hey.
Hello.
What's up, Christy?
Oh, nothing. Just enjoying the day since I've been off.
Okay.
Well, are you okay with Tony claiming you publicly? Do you even want people to know you related to him?
Oh, yes.
Okay. I was waiting. You look slow. She was kind of slow. You were slow, cuz I got a little worried.
Hey, it might be the internet. I don't know.
Oh, it could have. Yes, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, Melissa, this is your show. So we got a few we just want Christy to introduce herself, but we really want to dive into what we have to offer. And man, our system is easy. Man, look, let me break this thing down like Bishop T.D. Jakes was talking about, man, you don't have to have a whole lot of money. You don't have to have no type of degree. You just got to have faith that what you're doing is allowing God to bless you through any situation, any opportunity. And he said, man, He gonna do the rest. You just got to show up. So, man, we are honored to be here to be able to share with y'all and with our new business partner about our business, man. So we just want Chrissy to introduce herself, tell everybody where she's from. I don't know how many kids you got, whatever you want to talk about. Cuz we right here. We want to listen to you. We listen.
Okay.
You got the flow, lady.
Okay, I'm Christy Smith, and I have 3 kids. And I've been on my econ for a minute now. Like he said, I've been dibbling dabbling, trying to see what is what, figuring everything out. And basically, I started because of my credit. So I didn't got it up to where I needed to, not really where I needed to be, but it didn't grow. And through everything, I've been doing the credit thing and trying to teach my kids the same. They watching me do it all. So I want them to know exactly what we should have been knowing so they can have a good future and, pass it on to their kids. So I'm just in it to win it.
Okay. But listen, you got any question? Like you being a single mother, right? Single mother. And
I was single. I'm over here by myself.
okay, so what would so you've been in the game a little bit longer. What kind of advice would you give Christy? Because you are OG, right? You a vet, and she young and she got, well, she ain't young, but she got a few years on you. Yeah, you know the rest. But anyway,
That was something I was gonna compliment her on. It is so good to see younger people. And there you go. It's so good to see younger people. You back, Tony?
I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah.
It's so good to see younger people getting involved with credit. I tell people all the time, I did not get serious about my finances to the point that I've learned all the stuff that you are learning now until I was 40 years old. I was late starting on retirement. I started on my credit a little earlier, but I didn't really get into it until 40. So when I see younger people like yourself getting started, and you said keyword, you got your kids watching you every step of the way, because we so good to let our kids see our bad habits. A lot of times they don't get to see the good habits, because and they're with you all the time. I say all the time, I hope all this stuff, because Naya in her room right now, I hope even though she got the door closed, some of this stuff seeping in. Through her mind, she remember it, because as a single mom, you gotta do everything. You are the be all end all of everything, and sometimes being responsible, we make it look easy, but it's not easy. Especially, I commend you. I only got the one, and I be right here with a headache. So if you got 3 and you making good financial moves, your credit is good. That's awesome. That is awesome. Do you have any specific questions dealing with being a single mom related to the business that you want to ask me? Because you can ask me anytime. But if you got any right now, I'm open to it. The biggest thing that attracted me to this business was I needed some tax deductions. I didn't have, I still rent. I don't own a home yet. And I had a child, but she had got to the age where I couldn't get that money you get for putting them in daycare and stuff. So I needed some tax write-offs and some things that I could do, so I wouldn't end up owing Uncle Sam. So it's so many things, including the number one thing, I hired that little junk in there and put her on the payroll. When you're able to hire your kids, you make the money that you would normally spend on them for allowance or, buying school clothes and all this stuff. You can pay them a salary, and that counts as an expense for you and your business, because in order for you to run your business, you need them as your employees. So that was a big bonus for me when I learned that I could do that, and I got on that quick. I think I joined on Sunday, and Naya was hired on Monday. Hold on. Oh, that's stuff.
Yeah, we good.
So yeah, she been an employee, an employee of the month, and the only employee for the last 8 years.
Okay. Well, I got 3, so maybe that. Yeah, I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to dab
so
into that.
and the good thing about it, they see you doing it, and I'm the first to say I'm a college graduate. College is important, but what's even more important is having that entrepreneurial spirit and knowing that you don't have to work for somebody else for the rest of your life. You can work for yourself. So, her seeing you do that, hopefully will inspire them to think outside of working for somebody else for the rest of their life. Because I'm 49 and I'm still clocking in, but I'm trying to work my way to a point where I don't have to clock in no more.
Okay. So let me interject a little bit of information. So a lot of people do join MyEcon for the credit repair system. Now, Christy, you do work a job, right?
Yes.
Okay. So one of our strategies for anybody that joins is to show them how to properly adjust their W-4. So a lot of people will quit when they don't see some instant results from any business. Everybody thinks they're supposed to join a business and get rich. That ain't the way it don't let nobody fool you.
If that was the case, everybody have a business.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, right. So I'm telling you now, personally, I did not expect to get rich. I needed to figure out where I was losing my money, how I can make my money grow, and how I can invest more. So once you get to a certain age in life, those are the 3 things that most people struggle with. That's keeping money, making money, and having to invest it. Trying to invest it, know where to invest it. So our company has all of that. So if you have not took a look at our simple strategies, really adjusting that W-4 to make sure you're not losing money, right? When you're talking to somebody rich, they don't want to talk about how much money they can make. They want to talk about the money that they're losing, because everybody loses a third of their income if they're working for someone else, right? If you don't have that W-4 filled out, so we want to get you to a positive cash flow cycle where you can see some instant results, where you can start paying down some debt and possibly even investing right now.
Right.
So have you looked at have you looked at your W-4? Do you know what the W-4 is? That's what we need to do.
Yeah. But I still got questions on that W-4 because there's some situations that I don't understand.
Okay. So now I ain't gonna lie. This business is called the Personal Financial Success Company. So everything that we're doing, it has to be personal. I'm talking about down to your credit score, how your W-4 is being adjusted, where all of your money is going. Nobody needs to know that information but you. But I can tell you that the software that everybody has access to, you can easily go to the IRS.gov and pull up the IRS estimator, and it'll tell you how much money that you're supposed to pay, and if you're overpaying or if you're underpaying. So we have the tools there. We just got to put you in the right direction so you'll know what you have. Right?
Okay.
And don't worry about if you got questions about that W-4, because honey, I didn't even know. I knew that every time you started a job, you had to fill it out. What they were using it for, I had no idea. I didn't know how they calculated your tax refund. I didn't even realize, even though the word is re and fund, meaning you get your own money back. I thought the IRS fair was coming through and blessing me.
Right.
I didn't know how it worked, and I say all the time, a lot of times we're afraid to admit when we don't know something, especially like I said, I was 40, and I ought to be ashamed of myself to not know some of the stuff that I didn't know. But at some point, you start realizing, shoot, you gotta get over that being embarrassed and that pride. Don't ask questions, because I could have been around here just as bad at 49 as I was at 39. But sometimes you just have to open your mouth. And so I tell people, don't ever feel bad or feel like you can't say you got questions, because questions that don't get answered can lead to many financial problems. Trust me.
But listen, you said something kind of strong. You said, you're right. Pride comes before the fall. Like, people will literally struggle all the way to the end without actually telling somebody or asking somebody for help. So really, a lot of time your pride gets in the way, procrastination get in the way. So if you can kind of move some of those issues like fear get in the way, like I don't know, I don't want nobody to think I'm stupid or dumb. Hey, ain't no, hey, you look, hey, it's easy to get broke. I'm telling you, by not
Mhm.
asking. Yeah,
Right. Being
that's
broke
easy.
ain't hard at all.
No, it ain't hard.
Well, I'm put it like this. It ain't hard to get there.
Right. Yeah.
Mhm.
It can be hard to live with, but it ain't hard to get to being broke. That's real easy.
Right.
Yeah, I hope you're getting some. Look, I'm gonna tell you, we've been doing this so long that we almost know what kind of question somebody gonna ask, and when they do ask the question, we got an answer for it. And the thing about it is, even if we don't have an answer, man, we got multi-millionaires in place right now. We can get them on the phone right now and say, "I got a question I've never heard before." But being in the game 8 years, it ain't nothing I ain't heard. You know what I'm talking about? So I feel good. I'm confident.
And I'll be the person to say it, I don't know everything either because I'm still learning. Like, that last and I had to refer back to this because it was just a few months ago, it was around the first of the year. We did that live with Pandy and Gio and Mr. Stokes was our guest. And he said something during their live that had never dawned on me because he was talking about the credit, right? And he was like, y'all getting people to repair your credit. It's 5 different things that go into your credit score. When you pay somebody to fix your credit, they can only help with one. So I was like, oh, but darn, I didn't never even think about that. Because he was like, the other 4, only
It's on
you
you.
can fix those. There's nothing they can do, no matter how
Hmm.
much you pay them to fix that part. So I
Hmm.
was just like, that made a whole lot of sense. And I had already been in 8 years, but I never thought about it like this. You know what I mean? So it's
Hmm.
like sometimes I'm still learning new stuff. I still got questions I don't know the answer to, but I got resources. As long as I got resources, I'm gonna wear the hell out of somebody.
Hmm. Right. Hey, so look, I know we reaching. We say we were gonna have you on long about 30 minutes. So look,
Mhm.
I gotta be. This is what I would do, and you can take it how you want. But if you got a goal in mind, I would say write it down, make it plain. So you say you want to buy a house, right?
Mhm.
So you need to know I need to get my credit score to what, right? Every day inside of that credit repair system, there's videos and steps. So you got to make sure you stay on point with that. And I like the fact that my econ has systems in place, and all you really do is got to plug yourself in. So you can
Right.
go as fast as you want, or you can go as slow as you want. But how hungry are you to get to a place where you can buy the type of house you want? And in some cases, if you stay in there long enough, you can pay for it cash. We got this system is set up where you can make as much money as you want. But right now, your main focus right now is credit repair. But
Mhm.
don't forget about the other stuff that we have that's
Mm-hmm.
going
Mhm.
to get you to that place a lot faster.
Right.
Okay.
I totally agree. Yeah, and goal setting is important because if you don't have a goal, even if it's a small goal, you know, you really it's like getting in your car and you ain't got nowhere to drive to. You just started the motor, but where you going? You know,
Right.
Right.
so even
Yeah.
if it's I ain't trying to drive to California, I'm just trying to drive up the street to the grocery store.
Yeah.
Either way, I just set a goal.
Hmm.
So
Right.
that's the important thing. Now, right now, when I first started, my goal was to not have to pay back taxes. I reached that goal. Then I wanted to improve my credit. I did that. The next thing I wanted to figure out what was going on with my retirement. Still a work in progress, but I got my foot in the door. So it's
Mhm.
like Tony said, it's not anything that can happen overnight. But what I love about this business, like you said, it's personalized. My story, Tony's story, your story, all 3 different stories. We may have some things in common, and then there's other things we don't have in common, but we still can we might go a different direction to get to the same place. He might take our 20, you might take 65, I might take our 59, but we all gonna end up in Atlanta. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Right.
Mhm.
So I like that part of it too because the company is called My Econ because it's about your economy, and because we don't work the same job, we don't have the same situation. We may not go about what we doing the same way, but we still have the same goal, which is financial success. And success, it depends, like Tony said, depends on how you define it. Because success for me might be being $1,000. Success
Mhm.
for the next person might be being a millionaire.
Mhm.
You know, but that
Right.
don't make my success no different from theirs if that's my personal goal.
Right.
So
Mhm.
So look, check this out now. I want to get this out because I know we got to stay on it. I told our cousin I don't want to. I know your time is valuable, Christian May. I know you got 3 kids. They probably you done fed them babies, ain't you? You fed them?
Not a lasagna in the oven.
Okay, we good, 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 good. I want to make sure they be like,
we
Mama,
in
we hungry.
the house.
Oh yeah, Mama, we hungry. We ready to eat. You like you on the
Yeah.
phone playing. You can't be
They
playing
stay
the baby.
keeping me cooking. It's always an open door. You want some, you need some, I got you.
Okay. So check it. So Christian May, you are in the best position right now. But we have the founder of the company, Mr. Ivy Stokes, coming in your area. He's coming not too far from you, maybe 5 or 10 minutes. I'm going to suggest that you tell people how they can get in contact with you because we're going to be at Pastor Greg Church in Hillsboro, Alabama on the
Okay.
25th. So anybody, and you don't have to know everything about the business. When the man come down from Atlanta, GA, multi-millionaire coming to your city, it is up to you to get as many people in there as you want. And now, hey, you know something? Your business can go from 0 to 100, and you making 6 figures just like that.
Right.
And all you came for was the credit repair. But I take the money, cuz if you want to send me that money that you didn't need, I take it. I will.
Now, what day of the week is
Ah,
the 25th? What day of the week is the
the
25th?
So that the 25th is on a Tuesday at
Tuesday.
7 o'clock. So the details have not been finalized,
Right.
but as of now that I know of, there will be the founder, the VP of marketing, Mr. June Collier, and Mr. Stokes will be in Hillsboro
I'm gonna
on
get a
July. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Well, let me rephrase that. Mr. Stokes told us to email June and himself, so hopefully we'll see him. He's a great guy. Hopefully, he come down. But look, when you got the founder of a multi-million-dollar company coming to your city, all you really got to do is say, "Hey, I'm excited about this business. I don't know everything. Hey, I joined to get this credit repair going. But if you want to learn how to get an instant pay raise, you want to learn how to invest." What better person to talk to is a multi-millionaire that's over a multi-million-dollar company coming to
Okay.
you, coming for you.
I'm gonna be
And
there because I want
Okay.
it all.
Yeah.
good. And you
And
know
I'm
what?
gonna bring some friends with me.
Please, that's the attitude you should have. You know, when he came here before he came to Huntsville and I announced that he was coming, you know, I gave him his accolades and everything. And I was disappointed in the turnout because I was thinking that if I had a told him
Oh.
I can't even think of celebrity right now.
I don't know them young folk. Who them young folk y'all been listening to, Christian, mate?
Yeah,
Them
I
rappers.
ask my kids because I don't know.
I'm just gonna throw out there. Let's say, well, Usher might not be the best one. Chris Brown.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah,
say
Chris
we
Brown
told
coming
him
to town.
Chris Brown was gonna be in
Cardi B.
Hillsborough.
Yeah, Cardi B. Yeah.
Y'all pretend like Cardi B coming to Hillsborough and show up there because see the difference between Cardi B and Mr. Stokes. Cardi B not gonna help you
Get no money.
like her.
Right.
She gonna charge you to come in there to hear her. But
Yeah.
our founder is a millionaire. He coming for free, and he gonna tell you how you can get where he at.
Come on now.
So that line for Cardi B, that same line for Cardi B, need to be in Hillsborough.
Yeah. On the 25th, July 25th, 7 o'clock.
Right. And people just, I don't know. I think people, and you know, I ain't gonna say I'm perfect as far as like when something's good for me doing it versus something that I, you know, like I turn on a Netflix movie and curl up and watch that all weekend, and I might should have my Bible out trying to read it, but I don't watch Netflix.
Right.
But you know who's gonna suffer because
Yeah,
I'm doing something good trying to watch the myth? Me.
But you know what? It goes to say that people rather be entertained than educated, right? And I'm gonna tell y'all, I try to do both. I try to act silly. I ain't as silly like this all the time, but I do like to have fun. Now, don't get me wrong. I love a good time. I laugh. If I see something funny, I'm gonna laugh. You better not fall in front of me, and you fall or something. I'm gonna laugh. I'm just letting y'all know I laugh and I how to have a good time. But I know how people operate. If you ain't naked, if you ain't showing no skin, ain't nobody getting killed. They ain't watching it. They don't want no parts of that. This is entertainment. That's how people are, you know.
Or if it
Sadly
ain't
true.
no mess, well, you hearing somebody's business and about
Yeah,
their downfall,
yeah, yeah.
and I ain't gonna lie, I be in the mess, I be listening to the mess and stuff too. But at the end of the day, I know how to prioritize. And it's
Hmm.
like I'm silly like him. I think that's why we work so well together, because ain't neither one of us got good sense. And we like to have fun with the business, but just because we get on here and cut up, the next person might be a more serious-minded person that have their own way of doing it. Ain't nothing wrong with that either.
Right, right.
You custom made it, you custom make it to fit you. But
There
I
you go.
just like having fun and learning at the same time.
Yeah, yeah,
So
that's true. That's true.
I
So,
enjoy it.
okay, look, Melissa, we on the 26th. I told Cuz I don't want her to make a live, man. I told Cuz just come on about 30, 40 minutes, tell your story. So, Cuz, anything that you want to talk about right now, because we gonna already say the house is already done. We gonna claim that. Is there anything else
Oh,
that you want to talk about? Anything you want to do? Let us know right now. We want to do what we can do to help you. What can we do to help?
Well, actually, I've been like pulling people in already as far as what I know now, as far as credit.
Mhm.
And this one lady that I had got signed up or whatever, she was telling me about she was paying somebody $100 and some to fix her credit. And I told her cancel right now
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
get that 1995 out. So
Yeah,
you can go ahead and sign up and you're gonna pay that 39 or that 49, whichever one you want to pick. So you can work
right.
on your own credit and keep that little extra money that you
Yeah.
giving them to work on your own credit, because they're not gonna do
Hmm.
what you need them to do. So I'm already dabbling in pulling people in, but she's one of the ones that will be coming with me on the 25th.
Okay,
Okay,
good deal.
I'm trying
Good
to
deal.
get more people to come, but
me too.
Hey, now, Cub, I'm gonna say this. Now, one of my mentors told me, even if you know, act like you don't know, because people tend to listen to people that they don't know.
That's
So
right,
true.
sometimes the people that's closest to you, and even folks that you know, I could be the expert. Melissa could be the expert. My little dog could be the expert, because some folks will just anybody other than
Then
you
you,
then they listen to them. So at any point, our business set up, we got too many systems in place. Like you can get them on a live, you can have them call on a three-way. That's how I learned. I got a lot of my people just having somebody else as the expert talk for me, even though I
Mhm.
knew I mean, let's try not to do it all yourself, because we
right,
got vets in the game. We got people that's been in the game can answer questions that you may not know, and
right.
that's okay. It's okay not to know. Let's be excited
Yeah.
what you're doing. Hey, I don't know everything, but
That's what I
I
told her.
know
I don't know
somebody who do.
everything, but I got people that know, and you
Yeah,
just come on with
Right.
me so they can
that's
tell
it.
you more.
That's it.
Because
That's
I
it.
can't tell you everything.
Yeah, I can't tell you everything. There you go. I'm gonna mess it up. I don't want to mess it up. So
Right,
hey, just hey, watch this video. You can send them your link. Let them watch it. I said, but don't ask me nothing else after that. If you
right,
gotta know, sign up first, and then I'll get you to somebody that can tell you the rest. That's all you got to do.
right,
And
right,
I'm sure Tony told you this, but I'm gonna reinforce it. Don't get disappointed because people are not ready to receive what you're giving right off the
Yeah.
bat. We
right,
all go through that. When I first got started, I was so excited about, all the things I had heard and get my credit. And I had this list of people in my head that I'm at, ooh, this is gonna be good for so. I'm gonna give this I gotta tell so about this. Out of all those people, maybe one or two people joined, but even the ones that joined didn't quite know what they had at the time.
hmm,
So you'll have people that'll say they're interested and then they'll start dodging. You'll
hmm.
have people that'll join and you'll ask them, well, have you looked in your back office? And they'll be like, what is it? So, one of the things that I had to learn is to not take that personally, because
Right.
I'm one of the biggest skeptics I know. So what I look like side-eye you because you side-eye me when that's what I do to everybody.
Yeah. That's right. That's
Exactly.
right.
And I guess the other thing I would say, like Tony said, you know, a lot of times you don't really see the benefit until after your first tax season. And because when you adjust your W-4, there are some people who adjust their W-4 and the most that they bring home additionally is maybe $50. But that's still, you get paid twice a month. That's still $100 more than what you
Do
were
what you
bringing
have.
home before. But then when they get around to time to file their taxes, they got these deductions for mileage, for business trips, for all of these expenses that they didn't have before they had a business. That's when you really start seeing the difference, because you like, all of this is stuff you're doing anyway. Now you can deduct it from your income, and it's making a difference. So, you know, at that point, it's hard to get across sometimes at first. So just, you know, don't be discouraged. And, you know, we say multiple streams of income. If you get your credit up and you ain't able to get that house at a lower interest rate, there may not be a check coming to you, but you paying $200 less a month than somebody else whose credit is not. So in a way, you are making money that way. That is a stream of income. So, you know, open your mind to, it may not look like a pocket full of money, but you still are growing a business and you still succeed. It's like, it's been 8 years. I don't have a mansion yet. I don't have a butler. None of that. But I'm still in it because I'm seeing the benefit and I'm feeling the benefit, and I know it's gonna happen with time. So my advice would be patience and consistency. And I can tell you that because I ain't had no patience, and I'm a what you said earlier, procrastinate. Woo, I'm a procrastinator. So don't do it as I do.
Yeah. Do as I said.
As my son.
Right.
Right. So that's good. So and right now, I would say just start promoting. Schools is about to pop off. Look for some single moms. Hey, look for some people that just want to make some extra money, and like yourself, fix their credit. The videos you put your first video out there. I'm so proud of you because I was excited, like you, like you, my little baby. So look at my baby, look at my baby, and I done throw it out there. But that's a good thing. Throw it out there and see who biting, and then just promote for the 25th. But try to get some folks in if you can. Let us help you. That's what we're here for.
Right.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I
Well,
appreciate it.
we at 32 minutes, and we ain't gonna hold y'all no longer. Thank you so much for coming on with us. Anytime we coming on and you want to come back, tell Tony to shoot you the link. You're welcome to come back. The way
Well,
Tony
thank you for having me.
Look, the way Tony moves, it might just be me and you sometimes, because he got to travel all over the world.
And in the gym and all over the place.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm trying to do the same thing.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank y'all for joining us. Y'all have a good night, and we will see y'all next time.
All right. See y'all. Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.